glass of water. We have. I think what right now what exists is like a breakfast conspiracy because you got the over commercialization of common grocery store cereals, and it has brainwashed everybody I know. There's not a person who I know who has a cabinet full of cereals that I would do. You know, I'm not going to do cereal at their fucking. You got gimmicks like prizes at the bottom of the box, and it has turned people into zombies because it makes them reach for these boxes. I'm supposed to go insane for Cocoa Puffs. You know, they use more. They use cuckoo, but they're implying that I'm supposed to go insane for the cereal, and I'm not gonna. I don't want to shop at Alpha Beta or Ralph's or Safeway or any of those for my cereal because they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about integrity. It's all about sales, man. If a certain cereal is seen on TV every day and is liked by millions, they stock it because it's a sure bet. But if it's something they haven't heard of or something that they don't see on Saturday morning TV, they're not going to have the shit. I know it's just cereal, you know. I know it's just cereal, but it irks me, and I take it too seriously sometimes. I think I'm a little self-serious. I get into it, but there's some really good cereals out there, delicious and independent, and that's what counts. They're independent. But you have to know this. I almost feel like I have to tell people that they don't have to buy the corporate cereals because people have no idea how much of those cereals actually goes to the man, and the cereal makers themselves get shit. You know, they might make $1 million, but if they make $1 million, that means the corporation is making billions. And money's cool too. I'm not against money. You know, that's bullshit. Some of my friends, they try to act like they don't like money, but you know, I love money, and I think it's cool if you do make money, but do it in a way that's personal.
Mom.
Yeah.
Come on.
Got that grocery store.
Yeah, I got you some cereal here. Some cornflakes, Cocoa Puffs. What's wrong?
You know I don't like. That's not for me.
Everybody likes cornflakes.
No, you're saying.
Well, my ex-boyfriends ate them.
That's what I hate. I hate getting in fucking relationships because there always comes a time when what two people agree on is not nearly as much as what two people disagree on. And you know I don't like those.
It's cereal. Everybody likes it. How could you not like it?
Look at this shit.
It's healthy.
Fucking healthy.
And for sugar, if you want some sugar.
This is not. Are you trying to like torment me or some shit?
This is good stuff.
I don't think this shit's funny.
Everybody I know eats
you got
this.
the fucking belly pierce, you think that you're just like on the hip tip, but this is some bullshit fucking
This
cereal.
is good stuff.
This is fucking bullshit, Joanne.
I've never seen you act this way. I can't.
it's not her fault. Maybe she really is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mitch Hedberg.
Okay, not a lot of people laughed at that shit, but that's all right. That's all right. That's what this show's about. People who don't laugh at me. So that's what we're all here. This is something's messed up. Tech, turn that shit off. So this is a good night tonight. This is like a show that I created with my friends, and I'm just very proud to do this show for everybody. And I did a radio interview today. Anyone hear me on Rev 105? Yeah. Oh, shit. That was not too funny, you know. It's hard to be funny on the radio. You got to promote the show and throw a few jokes in, you know. It just don't sound right, you know. I did a radio interview in Nashville last week. I walk into the studio. The DJ's first question is, "Who are you?" I had to think, you know, is this guy really deep, or did I drive to the wrong station? What is that guy talking? I mean, it's got to be shut off. He's going to ruin the show, man. I know he's got a lot to say, but tell him to shut the fuck up. We got a show to do. Apparently he's had a big day. He wants to let everybody know, but he's a babble mouth. He's a heckler. A lot of radio stations that use their frequency number to count down the days of summer, like FM 107 will celebrate the 107 days of summer. You know, AM stations can't do this. We're AM 1610, celebrating the 1610 days of the next 4.5 years. It's going to be a long party. Go slow. You know what dead air on the radio is? Dead air is a situation when there's no music playing, there's no DJ talking, there's no commercial, it's just dead air. Dead air on TV is me and two of my buddies as contestants on Jeopardy. Transportation is a good way to get around. I flew to Guam recently to open up for Tommy Chong. 20,000 frequent flyer miles. I got a free ticket. I was looking for a souvenir for my mom when I was in Guam, something that was kind of Guam-esque. All I could find was like a toothpick holder that said Guam. Not cultural enough. I got her a gift certificate. Everybody wants to say that they smoked a joint with Tommy Chong. 500 people, 4 shows. Everyone there wants to get Tommy Chong high. I didn't smoke a joint with Tommy Chong. I smoked a joint with a guy who smoked a joint with Tommy Chong. That's kind of cool. I was on the Greyhound in 1993. I rode the Greyhound for 6,000 miles. You know, that's a long time to be on the Hound. I wish they had a frequent traveler program, just like the airlines. Like you accumulate 20,000 miles, you get a certificate. It says you're fucking insane. I got scammed by the bus driver. He asked me for gas money. And I fell for it. You know? I walk a lot. I'm a walker. As you can see, I'm pacing the stage. Whenever I don't walk, I find I end up in one spot. Whenever I walk in a strange town, I always walk by a stranger. It's inevitable. When I walk by a stranger, I always say hello, because I'm gregarious. A lot of times they don't say anything back. It's very awkward. And I figured out these are the same people who call me and hang up. I walk by people who try to hand me out flyers. You know, when someone tries to hand me out a flyer, it's kind of like they're saying, "Here, you throw this away." Very nice. That's very theater-like of you. When I walk, people call me a pedestrian. That's a stereotype. I'm no damn pedestrian. I excel to be much more. I was walking down the sidewalk and a guy in a car drove by and he waved. It's like, fuck, you can't do that. You're not in a float. When I'm walking, people flash me the peace sign. You know, it's cool to flash the peace sign, but it's even cooler to express peace verbally. Hey, brother. 2. Peace is a hard concept. I was home last week at my apartment. It's a one-room apartment, studio. When people come over, I like to give them a tour. It helps loosen up their neck. I got a window because I'm not doing time. I heard a gunshot, and then I saw 2 guys run by my window, so I was going to call the police. Then I got optimistic. I said, hey, maybe it's just a race. Yeah, there's a lot of late-night track and field events by my house. Nocturnal jocks. I have a sliding glass door, has a sticker, says warning, alarm system. It's a real simple alarm, too. It consists of a sticker. If I'm going to threaten people with words, I should be more intense than alarm system. Warning, no air inside. Quicksand. And a monster. I was born here in Minnesota. That's right. When I was 18, I was sick of Minnesota. So my friend Tim and I, Tim Schleck, the photographer, at the time he wasn't a photographer, temporary worker. We toured the country working temporary joints. Nothing right. We were proud. We got to remove plastic tabs from bottles and throw them in a cardboard box. For 8 fucking hours. Yeah, we packed up Tim's Volare back in about 1987. We moved from Minnesota to Florida. Now, we wanted to move to Texas, but the front end alignment was bad. Hooked up with a roommate down there. His name was Eddie Carnevale. He really exists. He's a true guy. He's slow on the mental draw. I was writing a letter one night. I had a problem. I said, Eddie, how do you abbreviate Arkansas? He said, I don't know. He started spelling it, then quit. Yeah, he had a toothbrush with his name on it. It said Eddie. I was going to put an F and an R in front of it. I didn't think he'd get it, you know. 2 weeks later, he would have had cavities. I know it. Big ass bandage around his head. Who the fuck's Freddie? Like, we had a dining room table with 4 dining room chairs. We had some people over for lunch, and 2 of the chairs collapsed while people were sitting in them. Eddie started eating quicker. We had a refrigerator, of course. And there was a hard-boiled egg inside the refrigerator, and the shell was starting to crack. Eddie's first remark was, man, this guy is a survivor. He was playing music one night. We love music. He put a cassette into the cassette deck. I said, Eddie, man, good choice, Rod Stewart. Eddie said, no, it's a new group. They sound just like. They're called Maxell. Yeah, so they got their whole collection. I got a brand new unopened copy of their latest release. Eddie said, let's play it, so we did. Eddie said, turn it up. I got whiskey and you guys don't? Fuck you. No, just kidding. I got some water like everybody. Like, Eddie's the kind of guy, if you were walking down the street with him and a car pulled up and 2 guys got out with guns and said, hey, we're going to kidnap you, Eddie would say, shotgun. I pushed it too far. Too many Eddie jokes, man. You can only do 4. 4 to 5, maybe. I live in Los Angeles right now. I live with Jana. She's a very good friend of mine. And very nice. Treats me like a king. About 3 years ago, she gave me a friendship card. It was a lot like a birthday card. On the front of it, it said, "A friend is one of life's most beautiful gifts." And inside the card, it had all these great quotes about friendship. You know, it really touched me. Got me thinking maybe I should quit stealing money out of her purse. But I couldn't because her birthday was coming up. So no, I'm fucking around. I don't do it. Financially, I'm set for life. If I'm shot tomorrow. Yeah, I'm self-indulgent. You know it. I was in a band for 7 years. It was a death metal band. People either loved us or they hated us, or they thought we were okay. A lot of death metal bands have intense names like Rigor Mortis, or Mortuary, or Obituary. We weren't that intense, so we just went with Injured. Later on, we changed it to Acapella as we were walking out of the pawn shop. We became a death metal barbershop quartet. We kicked ass, took preliminaries in Brainerd. Because that's where they're held, you know. Imagine if like a vacuum store attracted the same clientele as a guitar store. Things would be different. Because for the most part, your customers would consist of broke punks who just want to run the new vacuums. Not a dime in their pocket. You have uptight salesmen, get your hands off the Kirby. Long-haired Jews with shirts that say, Hoover. Hoover sucks. To offer lessons to the young would-be vacuumers. You're going to start out, you start out on the Dust Buster. All right. Don't be reaching for the Red Devil 6.0 amp right away. You got to learn basics before you go for that flash, you shit. Don't be trying to vacuum the drapes either. Start with the rug. I wrote a script because I'm a writer, so I wrote a script and I gave it to a guy who reads scripts. He read it, he said he really likes it, but he thinks I need to rewrite it. I said, fuck it, I'll just make a copy. I go to Kinko's. Because Kinko's is my favorite copy center if I had to pick one. Because they're open 24 hours. And that's great. Like if it's 5 a.m. and then I decide I need 2 or something, I'm covered. I hate going to towns where there's no Kinko's. All night long I worry. I hate to work the third shift at a Kinko's, the graveyard shift. About 1 a.m. you'd have to deal with the bar rush. You know how it is, last call. Where's everybody going? Kinko's. If you meet a girl, you think you don't have to go to Kinko's tonight, but she wants to duplicate. Shit. A bunch of obnoxious drunks coming in, smoking, spilling toner. Yeah. Shit, I'm out of material already. Damn. Man, I went to a store that specialized in hard-to-find records and tapes. Nothing was alphabetized. I was looking for that Michael Jackson E.T. disc. The lady said, "Can I help you?" I said, "Hell yeah. You start over there, I'll start over here. Meet you halfway." What are you looking for? Autograph? Little autograph reference, I had to drop it. So no one gives a shit. One of my favorite bands from the 80s. Yeah, I used to wait in line to get into concerts, to get tickets for concerts, sit outside the Met Center for about 7 days. And then I realized the show is general admission. I'll be there. I don't know. I was looking for some glue recently. I was shopping for glue. But all this one store had was super glue. Found it way too overwhelming. They didn't have any like that. Pretty good glue. I don't want to hang from steel beams. I just want to put some shit back together. I don't even own a hard hat. You know? But my dad does, and he's here tonight. Arnie, give a big round of applause for Arnie. Yeah, all right. See? That's why I like having a lot of family here, because if there's no applause breaks, I can just bring up a family member. Yeah, Mary! No, just hold on to that one. I might need that later. Wait, hold on. Hold on. See, this is a comedy show to a degree, but most of the people here are the same people who gave me money when I graduated. It's kind of a forced thing, all right. We'll spend the $7 for Mitch's little show. We support him, whatever. You know what I'm doing with that money, too. We tried to act like this theater cost us money. Fuck, no, we donated this shit to it. We're all going to be in Hawaii next week. California Roll goes Caribbean. I don't know. I fucking fucked that up. I should have thought about it before I went on. I tried to be real funny spontaneously when I failed. I'm pretty improvisational. Like all the stuff I'm saying right now is coming off the top of my head. Like that last sentence I didn't rehearse. And that antidote to the sentence was not rehearsed. There's a lot of people wear leather jackets. You know, I never owned a leather jacket. Never in my life. One time I walked into a restaurant, I spotted a guy who was wearing a leather jacket. At the same time, he was eating a hamburger and drinking a glass of milk. I just stared at him. I had to make a comment about his complete cow dependency. He started falling asleep, so I tipped him over. That was almost an applause break. Let's hear it for Mary. No, hold it. Just hold it. You just hold it, you son of a bitch. Because they would not pay to get in because you're in trouble. I tell you, I was looking for some M&Ms. I used to love M&Ms. I bought M&Ms all the time. I was addicted to those little candies. Then I switched to aspirin. Because I find if you hand your friend 2 aspirin, he doesn't look at you like you're selfish. And we're on TV tonight. You know it, cable access. That's going to be a kick-ass show. We're going to be on TV. I'm a big star on cable access. I've been on many times. A lot of people might recognize me. Cable access. I love it. I was shopping for some pencils recently because pencils help me write. I bought a couple pencils. I brought them up to the register. The cashier said they were running a special. With every purchase, you got a free pencil sharpener. So I took my gift home. A couple weeks later, I was grinding down my last pencil. I went back for 2 more. The cashier said, "Don't forget the free sharpener." I said, "Fuck you." I fell for that one last time. They tried to scam me, but they can't. Because I'm clever. I tell you, man, it was a scam. Like, I ordered a t-shirt from a beer company called Pete's Wicked Ale. Like, the t-shirt, it was a mail order t-shirt. I sent them a certificate. My t-shirt was going to have the Pete's Wicked bottle on the front, and my name, Mitch, was going to be on the back. It's been a long time. I haven't received the shirt. Funny thing is, my postman has a very similar shirt. Back of his, it says, "Mitch is on my route." I get hungry about 3 times a day, which is perfect. I want to open up a chain of pizza restaurants because I love pizza. So I want to open up a chain of like Mitch's Pizzeria nationwide. I don't excel at making pizza. I just think Pizza Hut is cocky and they need to be taken out. They're advertising that they're going to accept all competitors' coupons. So if Mitch's Pizzeria was going on, I'd print up a coupon that said, "Unlimited free pizza." Special note, coupon not good at any of the Mitch's Pizza locations. Free pizza oven with purchase of a small Coke. Well, I'm just going to quit now. Maybe come up between the acts and do a couple more jokes by popular demand. I'm selling t-shirts after, so you want to buy a t-shirt, I'll be right back there. They don't have my name on them. They're just Hanes 3-packs. Okay, thank you very much. I'm going to bring up the next act, man. This guy, I met him. Let's just make this like a show that has like all the right breaks. So, like, just for the hell of it, applaud for me like I just did a great job.